Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of TRB Collectibles. My name's Tom and I will be your guide through this estate sale. I do enjoy the media category. I don't tend to look at CDs, but when I do, I look for brand new sealed. It just makes it a little bit easier for me. My knowledge base is not as large as it is with DVDs and Blu-rays. But one cool fact that I'd like to share with you right here, a lot of estate sale companies and thrift stores intermix old PC games into CDs as well, so potentially you could find a hidden gem. I did go ahead and pick up this Rat Pack CD brand new, and I only paid $1 for it. It will be a little bit of a longer hold, but I should be able to get $15 to $20 for that CD. One item that I've really never talked about on the channel are Frisbees, like this one. You hardly ever come across them, and they're usually very beat up, like this one. This was a part of a fantasy series from Wham-O Toys from the 80s. If you're unfamiliar with Wham-O, they made things like the Frisbee, the hula hoop, the hacky sack, the slip and slide. If you're familiar with any of those things, you've used a Wham-O product. And a lot of their Frisbees, to the Frisbee enthusiast, is highly collectible, depending on the quality of the product. And there are a lot of people out there that still are a part of Frisbee leagues. Yes, that is a thing. Look it up. And people want to buy those vintage Frisbees. So I went back in that garage, I came out of it, and I was still interested. So I took the time and looked this one up. Based on its condition, I really didn't have a resale value there. It was still a good quality Frisbee if you wanted to just have it recreationally. But for a resale, it wasn't worth it. But if you can find some of their more rare Frisbees and or in package, you're in for a real treat when it comes to profit. So don't pass on looking up Frisbees. So I was already getting a 70s vibe from this house, but the basement confirmed it. Over to the left, look at that flower wallpaper. How awesome is that? And then over to the right, what looks like outdoor siding, but on the inside? Was this trendy? Did you have this in your house? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to know. Not only that, but the majority of the windows in the basement were all stained glass. It was a unique taste, but completely wild and awesome. If I had to rate it based on other basements that I've seen, it'd easily get a 10 out of 10. Look at the quality of the wallpaper so many years later. You're probably asking yourself, why does Tom always find the creepy rooms? And then he goes in them. Well, because other people won't, and there potentially could be things that you could flip in there for a really decent profit. You just have to look. What's also unique, besides the siding, they have these flower boxes filled with fake flowers and shutters, as though you're supposed to be on the outside, even though you're on the inside in the basement. Was this trendy? Was this something that was popular that people did in their homes? I'd really like to know. I've never seen it done at any other estate that I've been to. If you had this in your house, let me know in the comments down below. I'd really, really like to know. It was already warm today, and then it got hotter. And then I saw this pool, and I thought to myself, imagine how cool that pool is. All you have to do is jump right in, and you'll be relaxed. I know I've talked about it before, and one day I will. I will jump in the pool at an estate sale. Alright, here's something completely random that I know. If you find these vintage aluminum mid to late 60s, early 70s lawn chairs, it really depends on the material and the color and pattern on the chair, but people want them. As long as they're not eaten by critters, people will pay for you to ship it to them. I'm not kidding, via UPS or FedEx. People want these old vintage chairs. I recommend selling them on Facebook Marketplace, but when you can find them inexpensively, pick them up, look them up, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's episode, please be sure to click that like button. And if you have some extra time, please be sure to check out some of these other episodes. Thanks!